All right, all right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to. Wait, is my microphone not? Yeah. Well, this is well. The reason for the part of the reason for my particular intro is for me to adjust my volume. All right, things seem to be working well. Anyways, all right, all right. Hello, everyone, and welcome now to Happy versus Lawliet. This game taking place here on Twisted Meadows. Yep, what you see is often what you get from me. Try not to be like try not to be fake in any way. So if I am confused or am setting things up, well, that's just pretty much my character. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this particular cast. For all of you guys who've stumbled across my videos, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys like what you see, definitely hit the like button and or the subscribe button. Definitely helps me out and lets me know that I am relevant and helps you out, as you will be informed when I produce new content. If you don't like it, well, you can either quietly just walk away, or you can be like the internet and explain to me why I'm in wrong and I should stop to doing this in ever so many ways for the past 10 years. And I will read the comment once and most likely forget about you. Anyways, let's go ahead and make things, well, unlock things and see what's going down in this matchup. We are looking at an Altar of Darkness, Tomb of Relics, a graveyard being built relatively early relative to everything else. You are going to see the ghouls start being able to collect lumber much more quickly, and then we should eventually see a transition into Crypt Fiends. Coming back on the other side, Lawliet bringing over a lot of wisps. These wisps are going to be help repairing this Ancient of War off over here, as this Ancient of War is going to, well, absorb a whole bunch of damage and try and get this Demon Hunter to level 2. Coming back around, Acolyte still wandering across here as we're looking at, well, there goes an ensnare. Ancient of War taking a lot of damage as this Forest Troll Warlord, well, should end up being that priority target. You don't want to give bonus damage to everything else. Nope. What is it doing? It is going to go ahead and pick up a Circlet of Nobility first, doing its best imitation of, well, what I would say is a Blade Master at that point. Who's going to get that last hit? And a Demon Hunter going to definitely get it. Hold on, let's take a look. Everyone trying to hit it to see what's going to happen. Demon Hunter finally gets that hit, gets that devotion, or a Death Knight is now nearby, and we could see some early damage onto some things there. All right, the Death Knight detonation coming across here, trying to push things through. Death Knight trying to go after that wisp there. You see Unholy Aura now being added up. Archer is still trying to fire away as the Demon Hunter and the Death Knight are still battling it out. Another mana burn right there as the Archer, well, is it going to see the death of that one Archer there? Beautiful path blocking by Lawliet to save, well, that Archer who was now low on hit points. Happy taking a fair amount of damage and not getting any experience off of that, but also did deny the Demon Hunter from getting to level 2. There's another mana burn once more, and with all of that said and done, the Demon Hunter, who doesn't have Boots of Speed, really will not be able to catch up. Ancient of War is off over here. The mini-map is in fact correct, as the archers are going to go ahead and try and do a little bit of path blocking. There's another mana burn again. Skeletal minions quickly dropped down as the Death Knight slips on by. That faster movement speed, that 10% movement speed early on, it does cause a little bit of problems as we're looking at, well, the Death Knight looking to pull back. Skeletal minions are going to try to run across here and get in damage, but this is not going to be that easy at all. The Entangled Goldmine is in fact very well protected for those wisps. The problem is all of the wisps that are on lumber. What you can end up seeing here is, well, you play a game where you try to take down a wisp only to see a full healthy wisp pop back out. All right, Skeletal minion down to 13 hit points. There it goes, as the Demon Hunter is still looking to push back off this Death Knight. Now, Death Knight does in fact have brethren alongside for those fights now. Crypt Fiends are already out on the field. Tech to tier 2 is about 2/3 of the way through. Tree of Life is about halfway there, as Lawliet's Demon Hunter still chasing to get a little bit of damage onto that Crypt Fiend, but the Death Knight may be able to hang back just a little bit and then, well, cut in between the two. It doesn't look like that's needed though, as the Demon Hunter finally gets to level 2 and now probably has evasion. Death Knight going to wander around inside here. Nerubian Tower getting in, and that nice damage. Is the Crypt Fiend going to be able to get in front, causing a little bit of a wall here? Damage is going to get added up, but the Demon Hunter shakes off that slow. He did end up buying Boots of Speed, and oh! able to slip through right there and now try to double back around onto that Death Knight. Death Knight now pretty much that whole entire mana bar of the Death Knight has essentially turned into how much damage the Demon Hunter's mana burn can do. It has not used any mana so far in this matchup, as it is still sitting at level 1 with no experience on the board. And the reason why it is low on experience, well, you can give it to that Demon Hunter. Coming back through, archers now making their way over here. Are they going to start pelting arrows at that Death Knight? What is going on here? Are they going to be able to, yes, finishes off one of those units. Naga Sea Witch now joins in. Shadow Hunter, excuse me, Demon Hunter now making its way over. Naga Sea Witch tried to finish off some of those archers. Got in a little bit of damage there as the archers are now popping back out. Mana burn once more as a Naga Sea Witch also picked up by Lawliet. Demon Hunter now looking to pull back again, as the Death Knight does have some experience and has been using Rod of Necromancy very aggressively. Will this Naga Sea Witch be able to do all that much? There's another mana burn going down. Demon Hunter actually exposed in a way, trying to pull back now. You saw the Dust of Appearance, and, well, oh, skeletal minions getting too close to that archer, taking down that archer there, or close enough if you are rooting for Happy. Now, Naga Sea Witch still looking to engage. Death Knight finally finally getting a little bit more experience again. Demon Hunter with evasion now having to back up from there. Meanwhile, back off to the other side, a Naga Sea Witch and an army of archers looking to retreat back. It looks like Lawliet's initial strategy is going to be falling short here in just a moment. He needs to reset and perhaps do a little bit of creeping on that Naga Sea Witch, and perhaps start building those dual Ancients of Lore. Dryads, Bears, both necessary for the upcoming battle. Tech to tier 3 already underway, so we could get adept training and also mastery training back to back here as the Demon Hunter makes its way to try and finish off some of these units. Moving back around, Naga Sea Witch still without any items. As the Naga Sea Witch heads back off to the north, you can see, well, the Ancient of War ate through this tree line, cleared out of this location right there. Interesting creep pattern, as it allows the Naga Sea Witch to go after multiple Null Overseer creep camps. We're going to take a look. Naga Sea Witch is going to purposely pull back, perhaps then start engaging on that Null Overseer, knowing that the Null Overseer should be trying to pull back here. And with that, the Demon Hunter is just getting in free damage right there, and the Naga Sea Witch is causing this Null Overseer to slow down. That Null Overseer wasn't attacking for so long, and that's another way to save a resource, quote unquote, hit points on your units. Gonna go ahead and take down that last Null Warden there. Meanwhile, opposite side, Death Knight and Naga Sea Witch now sitting at level 2 with most likely Obsidian statues joining in on the fight. All right. Timing right there. Gonna go ahead and pull back those units again. Death Knight, Crypt Fiends all here ready to go. There's some ensnares, some skeletal minions, a boulder toss, a rock to the face in order to put some pressure down, as some rock golems are finished off there. Meanwhile, back on the other side, Demon Hunter is at 3, Naga Sea Witch is at 2. We should be looking at a Lich perhaps being trained up here, and then he will be grabbing that Orb of Corruption. Meanwhile, Naga Sea Witch gonna once again do a similar strategy again. Now walking a Wisp over. We'll see what that Wisp is gonna be doing here. Is he gonna try and build build a Tree of Eternity in the back? That might be the positioning, as we're looking at the engagements already coming into play. The Druid of the Claw is only at initiate training, could try and do a roar, do a little bit more damage. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter is still causing problems and, well, mucking up any of Happy's strategies. Happy finally sitting at level 2, almost level 3 in fact, as the Lich now joins in on the fight, sells an item, gives the Orb of Corruption over to that Lich. Your audio is not synced. Is synced. I made that prediction. Let me know if the audio is not synced and I need to delay it. I actually haven't watched myself that closely as I'm casting in my videos, and I know that sometimes there's like syncing issues. Anyways, I'll clap for good measure. All right. Now to remember to go ahead and take a look at this video later. All right, Rock Golem gonna go ahead and get taken down. There we are, as Tome of Intelligence, Boots of Quel'Thalas dropped, and the Naga Sea Witch now attacking slightly faster with a little bit more armor. Back on the other side here, Demon Hunter may end up getting those Boots of Kotal Loss. It just becomes that much better for it. Seems to work good. Seems to work well. Yep. As we're looking at those Troll Trappers, and, well, getting taken down, pretty much. Naga Sea Witch also having Talisman of Evasion as well. And oh, that's right. I wanted to check, is a Ring of Protection +4 or a Talisman of Evasion better? I think it's actually Ring of Protection +4 is theoretically better in terms of overall math, in terms of effective hit points. Meanwhile, we're going to take a look. Naga Sea Witch slipping on through. And I think Talisman of Evasion and Ring of Protection +4 is actually on the same loot table. But I'd have to double or triple check that. And, well, I got other things to do as too. Death Knight, Lich, Naga Sea Witch. I'm already moving around the map, happy using this opportunity to clear out creep camps, already up to mastery training. A moment ago, it seemed like they were still at the initiate training as the bears are turning into their more beefy form. Potion of Greater Healing gonna get picked up right there by the Naga Sea Witch. So Naga Sea Witch is at 4. Demon Hunter still sitting at 3 though. Are we gonna perhaps see some more mana burns? Frost Nova, Death Coil, and Focus Fire all together. The Demon Hunter didn't even... Oh, and followed by a Silence. So Staff of Silence picked up by the Death Knight, allowing that, or preventing that Demon Hunter from being able to do all that much. Where did that Demon Hunter go? It's Staff of Teleportation back down here to get a little bit of experience too. All right, a quick Abolish Magic onto the Demon Hunter. That rejuvenation now gone as the Demon Hunter is in that front line. Perhaps we should be looking at another Druid of the Claw to try to get a rejuvenation going onto that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter taking a lot more damage than he should be, trying to back around or move through all of these units again. We are looking at, where is the Naga Sea Witch? Right there, sitting next, is going to try to give a Cloak of Shadows or do anything else. Well, no, Amulet of Spell Shield. Oh, nice item pickup for Lawliet. He'll be able to dodge a good amount of damage from that Death Coil Frost Nova. And if Happy doesn't react quickly enough, he may overestimate his chances on trying to kill or shut down a hero. Meanwhile, well, Demon Hunter not able to easily stay alive there. This Druid of the Claw should really be going into Druid form here in just a moment. Heal up back that Demon Hunter, who is now sub 200 hit points. Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 4. Demon Hunter still sitting across off over here. Some nice big items there. Come on. Come on. No rejuvenation for the low hit point Demon Hunter. I am surprised. All right, maybe back at home there is a Moonwell waiting for him as we're looking at the Demon Hunter about to engage again. All right, Demon Hunter finishing off some more units. Demon Hunter absorbing quite a bit of damage, down to 169. And this is one of those situations where Lawliet must expect that he is not in any way, shape, or form in danger of getting creepjacked at this point. Demon Hunter finally getting a rejuvenation that he so desperately needed. Now pretty much back up to, well, 700 hit points and climbing. Ancient of War in position to try and beat down the Necropolis and this haunted gold mine. The undead army will arrive there first as the destroyers with 1-2 upgrades start their damage. Demon Hunter does not have an Orb of Venom. That is incredibly important in this matchup as we see a quick cancellation on that Ancient of War. All right, we are going into Hippogriffs now and also going into Hardened Skin for those Mountain Giants. Mountain Giants, just happy, lovable guys right there. You can take a look at them. But at the same time, well, you don't want to be on the wrong end of an attack there. Double Boots of Quel'Tha lost for that Demon Hunter. So close to 13 armor and Death Coil and Amulet of Spell Shield. It looks as though the Death Knight, are we going to see a Frost Nova there? No, we don't. Perhaps he does expect it as the units are trying to slip away, trying to protect that Naga Sea Witch. Demon Hunter, what is going on here? Are we just going to see a Staff of Teleportation? There, finally goes. There's the Death Coil Frost Nova, and the Demon Hunter escapes and is back up to 1,000 hit points. That additional armor definitely making a difference. Meanwhile, the Naga Sea Witch using a scroll of Town Portal herself. Not quite sure. Well, the Naga Sea Witch could have done that earlier, and you would have saved some of those Moonwell mana. Ancient of War is not there, even though it is showing up on the minimap. We are looking at an expansion here. Lich knows to go all the way to check that Entangled Gold Mine. Spots the Entangled Gold Mine now and is now trying to take it down. However, it is going to be ending up to be spotted there. There's a mana burn, and the Demon Hunter going to try and engage. Big damage coming across. Hippogriffs are going to continue to poke as well. Fork Lightning coming down. Taunt on from that Mountain Giant as the Mountain Giant takes a large amount of damage. Hippogriff still going after those destroyers and dealing that damage. Death Coil a split second late as the Demon Hunter still in that frontline spot, trying to finish off perhaps a frontline abomination. All right, there goes a Fork Lightning finishing off war units again. Demon Hunter down to 314 hit points. No Staff of Preservation. No, Staff of Preservation is there as the units are looking to back up again, and Demon Hunter is still in a frontline spot. He has to get Staff of Preservation. Is he going to get teleported back in to play as the Druid of the Claw down to 123 hit points? Fork Lightning going back across multiple units, and Burrow is a great pickup there. All right, Death Knight now trying to fight back the other way. It looked like Happy was losing that fight, and all of a sudden the Demon Hunter was gone, and it looks like all of a sudden Happy wins that battle, finishes off a bunch of things, and is able to keep multiple Crypt Fiends. Happy trying to finish off multiple units here. It looks as though the Entangled Gold Mine is going to end up becoming repaired without any real issue. Just a little bit of loss of gold overall during that mining time, but I'm sure Lawliet is still comfortable with that situation. 64 compared to 65 supply, pretty much absolutely even. A quick reveal showing that, well, this expansion is now nearly up and running. Hi Crota, what time is it over here? It is before 7 a.m. It's 6:40, 15 till 6 or 7 right now, 6:45 about. And am I from the US of A? Yes, I am. I'm on the West Coast, actually really close to the Blizzard headquarters, but haven't been invited back in many years. Nagasee, which about to make its way over. Let's take a look. Demon Hunter going to go ahead and try and engage, going after some of those units again. Demon Hunter in that front line. Web taking down or lowering down some of those Hippogriffs as well. Engaging, trying to make its way through. Is going to be able to save that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, yes, Potion of Healing in time. Death Knight, Potion of Invulnerability as well. No easy additional healings as we're going to be looking at a Staff of Preservation most likely. Trying to go after that Demon Hunter there. Finishes off one. Is it going to be able to Staff of Preservation? Yes. Staff of Preservation down. Perhaps Staff of Teleportation to get back into this fight. Where is it? As the units are going to be engaging again. So far, without that Demon Hunter, all of that time spent to try to take him down, but the Demon Hunter is just walking back in order to get back into position. Demon Hunter coming back across over here. Hippogriffs. There is a quick web right there. Fork Lightning. Demon Hunter now going to be making its way, perhaps after this Obsidian statue. There it goes, finishes off one Obsidian statue with really no effort, going after the Destroyer now, as the Mountain Giants are looking to join in. Obsidian, or Nagasee, which actually eating this path through this tree, has a good way in and out and trying to protect itself, as the Demon Hunter now going after the Nagasee, which here. Lich, Potion of Invulnerability transferred there, as the Death Knight is low on mana. Gonna go ahead and continue that pressure once again. There's a reveal. Perhaps gonna try to take down some of those other units. There goes a Crypt Fiend. Is another Crypt Fiend gonna get taken down? Yes, it will. East Coast, West Coast. No, I'm definitely not a gangster. You guys, yeah, not a gangster here, by any stretch of the imagination. I'm way too nice of a guy, I think. Anyways, Lawliet looking to set up another expansion. Again, you can take a look. Acolyte off to the north sees that there is no expansion there. Down to the south, Acolyte, a fifth one, finally getting added in once more, as we're looking at the Nagasee, Dryads, and Mountain Giants slowly slipping their way through. Death Knight, Nagasee, 4-4-3, going to go ahead and go for an engagement. Staff of Preservation may be needed on that Mountain Giant. There's a taunt, but that doesn't seem to be working. Oh, Staff of Preservation at the 22 health mark in order to save. Scroll of Town Portal now finally being used there. Death Coil being used to take down an Archer, as the Archer falls, but, well, better and well, losing also that Scroll of Town Portal, but I am sure that Lawliet is happy to get out of that terrible situation. Mountain Giant should be hiding in the back here, waiting for a new, fresh, Ancient of Claw, a new bear, to just try and heal up the Druid of the Claw. Sorry, Ancient Claw, Druid of the Claw, to go ahead and heal up those units. We are looking at only about a minute of mining left as Happy is putting down pressure. Oh, this Tree of Life is going to start to fight back. It looks like it will. Where's the Scroll of Town Portal going to go? Amongst all of those units right there. Mountain Giant mass detonations being brought over. Taunt onto the Mountain Giant. Silence onto the Demon Hunter as the units are now fighting their way through. Just a teleport straight up on top of your opponent to try and finish down units. Crypt Fiends are here as well. Tree of Life is coming in massive repairs. And I believe many of those Wisp were brought over from a very, very well-timed Scroll of Town Portal. Alright, units still continuing to battle it up. A lot of low hit point burrowed Crypt Fiends getting healed and regenerating hit points rather nicely, as the Demon Hunter could be in a little bit of trouble and needs to back away down to 130 hit points and is able to live and fight another day. Tree of Life is going to go ahead and be repaired. Abominations are trying to dive their way through. Are they going to be able to take down that Naga Sea Witch? Naga Sea Witch down to 23 hit points, and the pathing more than enough. Wait, no, Dryads could try and finish it off down to 15 hit points. Dryads trying to chase after again. Naga Sea Witch is right there. Unholy Aura is going to be able to catch up to that one Naga Sea Witch down to 41 hit points, or back up to 41 hit points, but I rarely ever say up to 41 hit points, as the Naga Sea Witch with level 2 Unholy Aura able to, well, make it out. There is some damage being done there. Meanwhile, Fork Lightning, there goes an Abomination as the Naga Sea Witch gets back up to 6. Naga Sea Witch gonna be a big challenge right now, as the Naga Sea Witch, well, has access to Tornado. Still personally bothers me that a Sea Witch would cast Tornado instead of a Monsoon. Naga Sea Witch now making its way back down here. Mining for Lawliet still happening here. Main bases have been mined out. So it is currently 2 bases to 3, as, well, Lawliet still looks to set that one up here. Death Knight, Lich, Crypt Fiends making their way through, trying to perhaps catch some units while in transit, as these Acolytes now shift and rotate to that 11 o'clock spot. Well, Dryad trying to get some slow onto that Obsidian statue. However, we all know that you cannot poison a mechanical unit. That is actually a large number of Obsidian statues, up to 5. There should be a transfer into destroyers here in just a moment. There's a sleep or a silence across multiple lists. There's a Fork Lightning. Are we going to be looking at a reveal? There's the reveal as you're trying to take down all of those units now. Demon Hunter is in position. Are we going to see a Rejuvenation followed by, transformation into bears? Rejuvenation across multiple units. Mana Burn could go down onto that Obsidian statue, take him down, as the Demon Hunter uses a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Still more engaging, more burrows, more reveals, as the Demon Hunter did not get the Mana Burn off on that Obsidian statue. Demon Hunter is still sitting only at level 4, gonna go ahead and forced to be teleported back. Meanwhile, Naga Sea Witch is still in the fight right here. Where is that Staff of Teleportation to get back into this fight? There is another reveal again, as the Mountain Giants are just beating on the ground to take down those Crypt Fiends. Scroll of Town Portal now being used in order to get away low hit point units, while trying to hide back, as Happy now has a 12 supply lead. Going into high upkeep, Happy sitting at 81 supply now. Nope, decides to stay in low upkeep, doesn't want to lose all of that gold. We are looking at a Tree of Life being built off to the north here, and, well, Happy, even after taking down this expansion, yes, I know it looks like it's still there on the minimap, even though he took down that expansion, he still has another one to take down if he wants to maintain economic equality. Overall hero levels 444 for the Undead Army. Meanwhile, a 6-4 is the big deal here right now, but the Demon Hunter just a little bit of experience shy from level 5. Level 5 would open up level 3 Mana Burn, obviously. And at level 3 Mana Burn, all of a sudden, the Obsidian statues often feel like they just don't have the opportunity or enough mana to do a lot of healing. You could then transition them into a large number of destroyers, but then your army then ends up suffering as well. Alright, Fairy Dragons coming into play in the backside. Mana Burn dealing Mana Flare doing quite a bit of damage. Demon Hunter in that frontline spot. Potion of Invulnerability going after that Obsidian statue. Gets up to level 5 now. Could try to Mana Burn some more units as well, as taking down those Obsidian statues, as I mentioned. More Mana Flare coming back across. Let's take Crypt Fiend down to, well, 63 hit points, able to burrow. Staff of Preservation saves right there. And 1 Mana Flare, finishes off that Obsidian statue. More damage coming across here. The Mana Flare really taking a big toll on Happy's army, but is it enough? Death Knight ends up getting taken down, and I believe that will be it. If the Demon Hunter rejoins in, no, the Demon Hunter does not need to rejoin in, and I believe it really was that last fight in the very ending moments that gave Lawliet that victory there. Yeah, you can see the overall supply finally flipped. Last couple of kills while saving that level 5 Demon Hunter the victory. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.